What's up, Meep? We're starting soon. Just waiting for the game to load. Hello, Fredlings! I am Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings, never give up, and I want on you. And thank you so much for everyone for dealing with me for the past couple weeks. I am extremely busy with the multiple jobs that I do have, but we are still in the process of making Patreon exclusive. So if you do want to become a Patreon, the links are in the description. But the streams right now, as you clearly can tell, are sort of like all over the place and sort of random. Hopefully, sooner than later, I will have a more consistent schedule for you guys, but right now they're just going to be sort of random. And today, we're going to be playing some Planet Coaster. We're actually coming to the near end of the series for our budget British theme park, if you do not know. Planet Coaster and Lucky Lakes. Lucky Lakes Park is a budget British park. Now, if you did not hear, the Queen of England unfortunately passed away the other day, and considering this is a budget British theme park, I was also thinking of this park has no nationality recognition except for the big and the little Baroness, which are blue, white, and red. But there really isn't any British nationality or British patriotism or whatever you want to call it in this park at all. It's just sort of that theme of us just knowing. So I kind of want to go around and I kind of want to do some little details in terms of adding flags, maybe some of the guards, that sort of stuff, even though it's not like a super themed area. I still want to have some of that stuff in here, especially the flags. And then I do want to dedicate something in the middle of our island over here for the Queen. I actually don't know what it's going to be. If anybody has any sort of idea, like maybe a fountain or maybe a little garden or something, whatever your guess is as good as mine, but we want to work on this here today. But before we go any farther than that, I do want to add in a brand new sign. I didn't create these signs. Let's add our Discord, by the way. We're going to pull up our Discord here. If you're not a Discord member, the links are in the description down below. So if you want to kind of come on out and join our Discord is a little bit slower. But I try to respond every single day to our people, as well as give people ats and stuff like that when we are live, that you can see them. Okay, so let's see. Planet Coaster. So Meep Meep here, now called God Save the Queen, has made two versions of the little dragon ride. So he made this copy here. This is beautiful. I like the clouds. I like the very calm tealish bluish sky. Never usually see people do that. Usually they do like a dark blue. Then he has the little red dragon. Now the only reason why I don't like this one is because this dragon, I know what you're going for. The dragon's supposed to be like flying away. But I think when this was originally, I don't think you drew this, to be honest with you. But if you did, cool. But I think the dragon is technically supposed to be sitting down and you like rotate it to the side. But I do like this one the most, and which you also agreed with yourself. The little red dragon conservation? Conservation? Caution. Oh yeah, a recent escape of a baby red dragons have been found their way into the Lucky Lakes Red Dragon Conservation Garden. We are going to need your help to catch them. Head towards Minecraft's The Curse of Herobrine and count how many dragons you can see and report for the guest services for a reward. Okay, I have actually no idea what that is. Um, I don't know how Meep wants us to do this necessarily. This isn't a bad idea. I actually have not done any sort of scavenger hunts ever. Um, so I actually think we could maybe put little red dragons around, I guess, huh? That probably is actually a smart idea. If we could put some around, that we're gonna download both of these. So let me just turn on my display capture real quick, and I'm just going to finesse these images and save them into our documents so we can do this. Now we are playing with the carpal tunnel mouse. This is a brand new thing for me. My wrists have always been hurting for a while, and people know that my hands naturally shake. I went to the doctors, got an MRI, got all that. I still got to see a neurologist, but from the first diagnosis that I have some sort of condition, but it's not super confirmed or whatever. So I feel like the carpal tunnel mouse will help me out a little bit in terms of my hand shaking. Maybe just maybe I am getting carpal tunnel. I don't know. Am I spelling dragon right as well? Red DRAG. Oh, I finally spelled dragon right. That's like the first time in my entire life I think I spelled dragon right. I always used to spell that wrong. But yeah, so what's been going on in my life? So last week, if you guys didn't hear, I have a brand new internship for a YouTube channel, the YouTube channel vlog thing. Now, right now, I turned in the first edit. The guy didn't really like it so much, and the reason why is because I need to do some changes to match the old editor. My edits were not as up to date, so I got to update that. He's going to send me an email on that to figure that out. I knew no matter how many times you edit, your stuff's not going to be perfect the first time, so I already kind of knew that there would be some sort of issue. So I'm not too worried about that. So I got to kind of edit that up and have that come around for him. Hopefully I could share that with you guys, the YouTube channel. The second thing that I've been doing is I'm working for a sports company that most people do know about. It's very busy, a lot of long weekends. For example, yesterday I was out there for about 6 hours, which wasn't actually that long. But on Friday, I was there for 10 hours. That was a long ass day. A lot of driving. So that's what's been going on with me. I hopefully we get more of a consistent schedule on that, so we can go a little farther with work. I did another job interview for a major company that a bunch of American people would know about. I can't say what it is. I interviewed with them not this Friday, like the Friday before that. I'm actually really excited to hear what they come back. I think I have a really good chance of getting it. But we'll find out. We will find out. And if I get this other job, oh, boys, you about to see. Claude's going to have the most consistent ass schedule. It'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will probably be streams. The internship thing that I'm doing, I'm planning on doing that for a couple of months and then kind of yeeting out of that. It doesn't pay very well. It's an internship. I just want to get some good experience with these people, challenge myself a little bit, and keep on moving. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll pay a little bit more later on. All right, so let's get the Red Dragon ride in here. The plot twist, there is no reward. What? How would there be no reward? Why would you have a sign that says it? Okay, so here's the Red Dragon sign. Now, I don't know where this is going to go. And yes, in theory, I can make a smaller sign so this can fit in a little bit nicer. But I really don't care. I really don't care, you know? So we're just going to kind of yeet this in somewhere over here. Maybe it should be on this side and like have it duplicated on the other side. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, but I think the best bet would be kind of like to put it in this corner here, and we'll get rid of this, take this dragon guy. Well, I mean, this is also, I was just called that dragon a dinosaur. You know what I meant. We'll move that a little bit farther down, right? We'll put this one here. It's actually with the carpal tunnel mouse, you would think it'd be kind of difficult to use after a while, but I'm actually getting pretty used to it. So you kind of come down and then you see this huge sign over here, right? The little red dragon. So thank you so much, Meep, for creating this beautiful sign. And the scavenger hunt thing does not exist. I do have an image saved, but I do want to work on our island because this isn't going to be a terribly long stream. By the way, I have a question for you guys. Considering that I'm running out of, we're running out of doing very creative things here. There's a lot of shooter games and stuff that I kind of want to get to at some point as well. But what we're doing for the series is we're not going to do any crazy long series after this. In terms of, I kind of want to do more role playing. I kind of want to do some role playing. I want to do some stuff like that. We got Planet Coaster Planet Zoo and Minecraft. But what I want to do specifically, I guess right now, I know this changes all the freaking time, is I want to develop this island, which should be 50% done today. Well, maybe we can get a little bit farther. Something for the queen, something very nice, something very relaxing. Fill out this area and then start going and building 2 to 3 big coasters. Now, I never usually built any modern coasters, as Meep clearly knows. By the way, my cat's sleeping in the background, if anybody's curious. But I haven't built very many coasters. I don't know what the SCL is, or CLSS, or something, whatever y'all call those. Come on, build one of those coasters. I have no idea what it is, but everyone talks about it. So I want to kind of build something like that, and then something like that. But that's how we're going to end this series on the budget theme park. It's probably build 2 or 3 of those big coasters. Fill out this area, fill out this area. Fill out this area, fill out this area. And maybe have a couple coasters down this line. Nothing super crazy because I don't want to connect this to here. I kind of want it to end on this side, and that's really going to be the end of the park. And then we'll bless Planet Coaster goodbye for some period of time. Unfortunately, this probably will be, when I say goodbye for a short period of time, it'll probably be quite significant period of time. So I do want to make this kind of last as good as possible. Yay, coasters, Claude's cat. So, yeah, Meep, I know you're the biggest fan and love of Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo series. So if you have any ideas in terms of what, kind of coaster you want to see get put it in the Discord or at me on TikTok. Because you know I'm very good at TikTok because I love TikTok. You let me know which coaster you want me to put in. Send me like an example. I'll watch that example, kind of change it up. I don't really know any new coasters. I've never really been on any coasters in my entire life except for Disney World, and that was already 12 plus years ago. I mean, there was a couple that I did after Disney World, but we never really went to amusement parks like that as a kid. And I was trying to plan on putting in a little ride over here on this island, but this island's more of this island, if it has a ride, it should be something very small, but we already have a carousel and we already have a teacups ride. This should be a very resorty area. Oh, by the way, I never really logistically thought about this for the wedding. This is actually perfect, by the way, because this is a wedding pavilion. For some reason, if it's like detrimental, well, I mean, there is a thing here, so you should be fine for rain, but the food would be made inside of this restaurant, brought down and catered here for people that were curious. This is just a temporary bar that you can open up, for nights. You got the bathroom in here, and then you have the chairs and tables. I forgot that little details that I put in there. But yeah, so that's that. So I'm thinking what we should do is we should put in like a little garden here. I feel like the queen would have some sort of garden. Some very small garden for like a remembrance garden. We can call it like Queen Elizabeth's garden. Like some very beautiful flowers, maybe some hedges and stuff like that. Or on this side, with like a fountain and something very calm and soothing. Now, a lot of people, sorry, not a lot, but enough people come over here to make it realistic. It's something small. But also no yay coasters because they cause me very many issues. Teacups over on the island. The only issue is, I guess it's not super of an issue because Disney World does it as well, but we already do have a Teacups ride. The Teacups ride is actually housed inside of this facility here, Meep. So I didn't really want to build another Teacups. You came up with the idea last time for the sequence. I remember you came up with that idea because it was not working and then it worked. If you have a garden, you should add a sundial that's underneath a tree. Why would I put a sundial underneath a tree? That just doesn't make any sense. Oh, I just looked it up. So you mean like the tree's the sundial? So like the tree is the shadow. That's what you're talking about. Discord! Discord, he says.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service of our great imperial family.
The British Grenadiers is the greatest song of all time. I'm just going to say it right now. I would love to show it on stream, but NBC, CBS, and Fox would freaking claim, and the BBC would instantly claim this YouTube channel. Oh, here we go. Wow, this is going to be kind of hard to read. This monument was erected on Sunday, 11th September, in remembrance for the Queen Elizabeth II, a woman who worked for the interest of the common people until the very day she dies. May she now find peace. All right, let's save this image as well. And then I'm going to put this in here. Let's just make sure we're not just sharing our thing. Thank you, Meat, for hella quickly doing that. That sundial. Okay, that makes sense. Let me save this. Let's type this snip tool. Because for some reason, when you send them, or when I download your video or images, they never show up, like, to work. So I always have to, like, snip tool them and put them in, which isn't really hard to do. I just don't know why. It's just annoying as hell. All right, and then we're going to type in Queen Save. Perfect. Because, yeah, it only takes me a second to fix it. All right, thank you, Meep. So let's actually build a garden. I really wanted this to be... What? Warning, we have detected copyright issue. Oh, hell fucking no! Sorry, I forgot I'm streaming. I gotta keep my composure. Heads up, we detected a copyright audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be temporarily blocked. That is just the quickest I've ever seen something like that happen. How was it blocked? Dude, my face was on the screen. I was talking over it, and Meep's comments are in the bottom right of the screen. Okay, so if the stream is gone, at me, Meep, and I will restart it. All right, let's just get started here. So let's start with the Queen's Pathway. Now, I want this to be a very nice, beautiful garden. And we've used a lot of A lot of cobble, flagstone, sorry. Which I keep thinking is cobble. No, it is cobble. So we haven't used flagstone. No, we actually haven't used flagstone. That's actually cobble. Yeah, that's cobble. I didn't realize that's what we were doing. Okay, but I do want this to be like a nicer... Ooh, what the bling one? What is this? I want it to be a very nice sort of garden, something realistic. Now, that's... I don't really like... This black, I really don't understand why there would anything be like this. I understand this style, but this looks like glossy vinyl path with metal. I've never seen a floor like this in my entire life. So I don't know why it's in the game. I feel like it could look something like this. I mean, this is something like, you know, the pathway's been walked on quite some bit. It's a little bit more fancy than normal. What about this? Yeah, we're going to go with one of these tiles. This one or this one. We're going to go with this one. We're going to go with this one, and the reason why it's more realistic to have this than this seems like this would be, this sort of pattern would be on a, what's it called? I would feel like this would be like a big open area, something like you'd see in Pyongyang. Or like, sorry, North Korea. Whatever that place is called. Pyongyang is, I think, South Korea, but the other one is North Korea. Like the big area. Okay, so now this isn't going to necessarily be a maze. Okay, before people are like, Claude, is this going to be a maze? No. I also don't want railings here, so... Should we keep it at like a question mark? I was not trying to do a question mark. I don't... Maybe I should do a Q, Meep? Like a lowercase q? How does an uppercase Q look? Okay. No, we can actually make it look like a Q. Hold on. Wow. My OCD will have a nightmare if I said that was good enough. This is for the Queen of England, bro. If I can't make this look good, I might as well just stop watching the stream. Okay. Do you think Zach Daily Games made a video about the Queen of England? For his Wolves and Finance channel? I don't know why he would, but I feel like he would have. Alright, let me just double check my stream to see if it's still going. Let me check my Discord too. Alright, so I'm trying to make a queue here for the Queen. Disney vloggers are gonna be like, Did you know at Lucky Lakes Park there is a Queen of Elizabeth reference? Okay, perfect. I used the wrong brick. That's not the brick that I wanted. Okay, thankfully it's an easy fix. At least the pathways, once you have them how you want them, it's an easy fix. Could be holding you tonight. Could be doing wrong. Start doing right. I don't care what you think. Think I'll just sit here. I know it's not perfect, alright? Stop. I know it's not perfect. But, okay. So what my plan is to do is we can remove these railings. Which I could have done in the other pass, but it happens. So we'll save. Okay. So. Oh, should I have kept the fence? I don't know. You know what? No, Meep has that sign he made for us. I mean, I made the sign, but he made the visual. So this thing. So, I mean, this isn't really that. I mean, it's not like this is like the next life-changing thing. I literally did what it was designed to do. So I want to make a little memorial plaque here. Now, I probably shouldn't make the memorial plaque right when you get in, but I feel like it's probably not going to be that busy that, you know, it take up that much room. Wait time. All right. What did I call this? I called this the Queen. A, B, C, Q is at the end of the alphabet. Apparently Q is not in the alphabet at all. I called it Queen. With a Q. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Okay, stop before somebody clips that. Stop before somebody clips that. I thought Q was at the end of the alphabet. Don't miss me. I'll be back. Take your time. All right, while you'll be right back, I'm just going to shut my webcam off for a brief second. Bloop. But we still are going to be doing... Hold on. Let me just grab something. I'm back. All right. Where were we at? Okay, so the Queen Elizabeth sort of memorial. So, what I want to do is I kind of want to do what we did for the well, hold on. Before we go any farther, let's grab our fireworks here and let's move these underground. Because they were above ground for a while, but we actually don't need these above ground ever again. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whatever way you want to look at it, is we just don't need them. Okay, but what I was trying to say is, I kind of want this to be like what we did with the Shining entrance for the Stanley Kubrick ride. Is I kind of want it to look like the maze from The Shining. But on the inside here is maybe if we do keep the railing down. I know we just got rid of the railing. Gosh, dang it. That would prevent people from touching, though. At least the inner circle. That is so weird how that one thing is there. Okay, this is actually like the perfect railing too, by the way. There we go. And then we'll take this and then we'll just adjust this with this sign. We're gonna actually push it onto this side of the thing now. Okay, perfect. No railing here because what we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside of our nature and we are gonna grab the bushes and we're gonna go find ourselves some hedges. The hedges should be right over here, and I really want this to look very class act. You know, this is the Queen of England. We're in a budget British theme park, but this is still the Queen. So we want to make this like as top notch as possible. Now, technically, this park was built when the old king was around. Her father. So maybe we should make this something else. Now, I kind of wanted this to be sort of a very small memory where you can kind of like look around. I kind of wanted it to be closed off. I want to be closed off, but when you get in the inside, you kind of can look around. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the hedges. Hopefully this is tall enough for 2 people. Maybe we should go 3. It is pretty tall, though. 3 is pretty tall. So we'll make this a scenery piece, and then we will merge this together. And then that should be good. Alright, perfect. And then these are 2 different pieces, so we'll merge them together. So it's just one piece. Select these 3, and we'll dupe. Move this over. Do a little bit of rotating. Do a little bit of moving. Take these 3, dupe. Move this over here. Do a little bit of rotating. This way. And then we should be good. And maybe if I do a little bit of rotating this way as well. This one's going to be a little bit more weird, though, on this side. I actually want like a nicer sort of entrance in than this. But this is a really good start. So let's grab these and we'll do the same thing. We'll duplicate this to this side. And we'll do a little bit of readjusting. And I'm back. Just had to make some tea for around 12 people. You had to make the tea for 12 people? Dang, man. Holy heck. So, how does your tea process go, mate? Like, how long would it take you to... Well, you weren't gone that long. So, I mean, it can't be that long. It can't be that crazy. By the way, when I define something as crazy, some people always kind of overthink that. What I mean by crazy is if it takes more than 3 minutes, it's crazy. Okay? So, keep that in mind. Ooh, look at how beautiful this is. God bless I don't know why that song stuck in my head. I actually don't know why. I guess maybe because it's so close to say God Save the Queen. We have a very big kettle that boils quickly, so I only had to boil it twice. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we ain't got anything like that in our house. I was at my friend's house and they boiled me some tea. I can't remember what kind of tea it was. It was more British than what I would drink. Okay, okay, maybe it was more British than I would drink. Okay, but it was not. It was probably not the same thing. It was not real British tea. It was still like something else. But it was more. It was more authentic than. You would be proud of me. You would be proud of me. Please be proud of me once, please. Please, please. We'll do a tea review as well. But when this stream is over, I'm going to jump onto the Patreons. And I need to edit a video. I have a lot of bling blong and stuff to do these next couple days. Okay, now this... It's for the Queen of England, Claude. Don't be freaking lazy here. Okay? Gosh dang. So what I envision is I want this interior to be open. There'll be some trees, some beautiful trees, and then I want the outside edges, except for here, I want a couple little holes in this. I kind of want like little windows with these hedges. So it's kind of hidden from everyone else. You have to really walk into this place. And it's like a nice kind of real calming place. Now, this park was actually built before the Queen of England was born, right? Because it's 200th, or it's 101 year anniversary now, officially. So we can actually put in her father's stuff in here as well. But, you know, this section wouldn't have been built until she, you know, she was obviously alive when this section was built. They obviously just updated the sign in the park for her passing. If that makes sense. But this is for the Queen of England, so we're going to spend a little bit of OCD time here. And plus, with this being one of our final Planet Coaster, I mean, there's still going to be... I don't know why I keep saying it's going to be final. It's not final, bro. Claude, you still have a lot more shit to do. You have, like, multiple coasters to build. You have a lot more OCD to go through. You have a lot of stuff to do. I don't know why you keep saying, like, this is going to be ending tomorrow, bro. You have, like, 3 coasters to build. The one coaster that I thought was going to be quick, the Mine Train, took us like 4 streams of like 4 hours each. We have a lot more to do, Mabe. We have a lot more to do, Liam. We have a lot more to do, everybody. Okay? So don't be worried when I say it like that. But hopefully I can have the island... well, this Queen thing is getting done today. And then we're going to add some trees and some flowers on the other side. But, yeah, I kind of want to start going a little bit faster. But, yeah, I want to build an SLC, and I don't even know what the hell that is. I know it's a coaster, though. God bless them. Even that kid's coaster took 2 hours. Yeah, see? Oh, this looks actually pretty freaking beautiful, doesn't it, Meep? Like, just imagine you come in here and all you see are these hedges. There will be a couple holes cut out over here in a couple minutes. But you come in here, see these hedges, and then in the middle, I always want to have a pond. I always think a pond is a very soothing feature. Now, just because how Planet Coaster works, you already know there probably won't be a pond in here. Just because how it works, but maybe we could put some trees and stuff. Now, ideally, I would like it so that people can, like, actually picnic in here. But I kind of decided against that just because of the reason, because this is sort of now this is a commemorative park. Plus, you know, there's going to be some kind of expensive trees in here. So I don't really want people to kind of be messing with that, you know. There's a lot of people, you know, nowadays... I mean, I guess if you're coming to a park, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. But I just don't want it to happen. Okay? Even if it is a budget theme park, you can prevent people from freaking up your flowers by putting a damn fence up. I didn't brush my teeth today. After I got home. I brushed my teeth this morning, but I mean, I didn't brush them when I got home after I ate. I had 3 pops, Meep. 3 medium pops. Now, medium pops were actually like medium pops. They were not the sizes at this one barbecue restaurant that me, my dad, and my mom went to. Actually had not American proportion sizes, which I was... kind of an American barbecue place. Usually that's the most American proportion sizes you can get, you know? But I had some pulled chicken. God, it was the juiciest chicken I've ever had. It was real good. Had some sweet barbecue on it. I'm a big fan of sweet barbecue. Now, I don't know if y'all eat that so much in the UK or anywhere else in the world. I don't know if that's just an American thing. I really feel like when people ask what America is for foods... I always say hamburger. Hamburger is definitely a very American thing. A hot dog's a very American thing. Everyone kind of knows what those are, right? But I know for a fact not everyone knows about I don't think that many people know about barbecue. I think barbecue would be the most defined as cuisine. I feel like American barbecue would, if you could define America, it would be barbecue. Everyone likes barbecue. You got pulled pork, you have pulled chicken, you have pulled brisket, you have pork, you have pork chops, you got loins, pork loins, you got lamb, smoked lamb, you have this kind of brisket pulled. God, I just love how, like, it's just so, like, smoked foods, at least to the American standpoint level, they're so overdone, but they taste so good. Like, it's just so good. It's so, like, juicy, tasty, savory, salty at sometimes. Okay, perfect. So this is our area. How does this look, Meep? How would you define this? You kind of, you know, it's not straight. That's not directly in. So there's still kind of like there's still kind of a block. Like, I mean, I guess you can kind of just see in here. I kind of would have liked it so that this was a little bit more curved, so that you kind of like have to like do more of a little bit of zigzag. But for the queue, that looks pretty decent, I would say. But I don't know if the queen was a fan of cherry blossoms, but y'all know I'm a fan of cherry blossoms. We can add in a arch here. We can give her the queen's arch. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'm just going to put this in. I don't know if this would be as legit as possible, but I don't know. That actually doesn't look too bad. push that down a little bit. Meep said at some point add one of those points in there. Yes. I don't know why I didn't read that out loud, but I definitely read that mentally. But yes, let's add one of those points in. Where is it at? They are called... I always forget where they're at inside of Planet Coaster. It's called a Vista Points. Not an entertainment point. It's called a Vista Points. So we'll add a Vista Points over here. And we'll just grab this and we'll set our focus. I guess once we find something. Let's add in a tree. I hate the person trimming these bushes. I hate to be the person trimming these bushes every year. Well, just you wait, because I wanted to do this, Meep. And cut a hole out of these so you can have like a viewing on the outside. I don't think that's going to work because of that. Also, I made these in twos, so you know my OCD is going to be off. I was also thinking if we did something like this, so we can kind of make this look like a castle of some sort of kind. Just on this side. And then I was thinking that I wanted it to be something else, maybe a little bit lower down, but so that you can see the water. So you can see the water. I feel like seeing the water is kind of cool, but I also kind of want it to be kind of like a commemorative place. Now, this would be built before she died. Obviously, now she has passed away, so she, it's, you know, a little bit different. But, you know, this would be built before that. I kind of want to be secluded, though, so it's like a nice remembrance and kind of calming. Meep says, do a castle. Now, this is going to double as a castle as well as a crown. I'll let the Disney food blogs, I'll let the vloggers, I'll let them make that executive choice, and then we'll never make an announcement officially until like 56 years after her death. Okay, so when Meep and I are long gone, that's when we'll make the announcement in the park. But so this A could be, that's not exactly what I wanted to do. This actually looks really dope. I mean, originally I didn't want it to be like all of it, but I think this actually looks really nice. This could be a castle wall for the queen, and it also can symbolize her crown. Not exactly her real crown, but you know, that traditional fantasy crown. Something like that. We do have a Vista Point now, by the way, so people will be coming down. Oh, we had set a focal point. Even the kids coaster took 2 days. I posted 2 SLCs in the Discord. I hate to be the person trimming these bushes every year. Do the castle. I really do hope I am alive in 50 years. Same as well. 50 years from now, how old would I be? I would be 60, 70 years old. 70 years old, still streaming once a week. Hello, Fred Links. I'm Claude from Chicago. All right, perfect. Now, I really do like the hedges. I really do like how these hedge designs look. It's the truth. But I kind of want to have some big trees in here. I kind of want this to be... I want this to be like a really nice, secluded place where people can kind of like get calm, like get zen. I don't know how to say it. Get zen, pay their respects. Because obviously now she's passed away, but obviously she's been here for a while. But if we put like a big tree in the middle, you kind of come in. Oh, look at this is kind of like, you know, you come in here, you see this big tree. It's kind of like you're getting covered by the tree. It's very calming. And then we have some like little trees, but that looks too huge for my liking, you know. Like, what about this tree? And something like that. And put some like little bushes in here. I want like flowers. I kind of want this to be very beautiful. Maybe we should add that stuff first. This reminds me of the tree at Disney. Yes, at Animal Kingdom. The Tree of Life, I think, is what it's called. Officially. But I kind of want some like flowers or some bushes. I feel like the Queen would have some. Nah, the only stuff that I really know about the Queen, and definitely, I'm sorry, Meep and everyone else that's UK, British, English, Scottish, Welsh, and English, Scottish, Welsh, Northern Irish. Does Northern Ireland count? I don't think there's been a Northern Irish on my stream. Does that count? How would you call them, Meep? Do they count? They're probably, yes, they fucking count. Does Alaska count, Claude? That's how I would respond, by the way, Meep. If I were you. Does Alaska count, Claude? Does Texas count, Claude? What is this? Oh, there we go. God bless America. By the way, that song stuck in my head because of God Save the Queen. Why? They're not even similar. Why? I don't know, Meep. I don't know. God Save the King. I don't know the lyrics, by the way, for either of those songs. Okay, so now I have to personally ask you, Meep. How do you... I mean, obviously from just knowing you, you've kind of... I know, like, that's, like, the same thing in the United States, right? People follow the president. Some people don't follow the president, right? Same people do with the, the Queen and the King. Now, I think from just knowing you, you've always sort of followed them, and you've kind of always been in touch. So how do you... I mean, I don't want you to choose. Do you think Charles will be a good king or a bad king? And you don't have to go super in specifics. You can just say yes or no, and I'm not going to judge you if he does anything crazy or wrong. I'm just curious because you know way more than I do. But Princess Diana could have been up there today, man. God damn. Would have Princess Diana been that big if she didn't die until later? You know? Oh, by the way, I don't know if you saw that documentary that I posted in the movie reviews and stuff like that. You should most definitely watch it if you like Princess Diana. I posted it. It's a free on YouTube with ads. If you have an ad blocker, you don't get any ads. I watched it on Disney or Discovery Plus with my dad and my mom. So you can like also see it on there. It's really good. Really good. Because it went through the butler's like point of view. His eyes of Princess Diana. It was really good. It was really good. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, so we're going to add some of these flowers in here. We're going to get it as close as we possibly can. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, of course, you already know. We're going to have to do some manual adjustments, but just kind of get the easier gist out the way for some of these. And then I think we still do need a tree. I think a tree is definitely still, like, necessary for this. We definitely need to come through here, though, and add in the, Gosh, I wish I had more time to kind of sit around and play like I did years ago. Because what I would love to do if I had more than enough time, I would like to make it like a little commemorative fireworks show. Like maybe a 21 salute. Not a firework. Like not a show. Not like a show. But you know what I mean? Like a commemorative... that sort of thing. God, I feel like I'm gonna get canceled now. Why can't I click on that? Are those flowers not a part of that grid? I thought they were. I know this one's messed up. I just wanted to actually adjust that a little bit. Who do you believe killed Diana? You have the team, Meep. Spill it! You can't spill it. You can't spill it. Legally, you can't spill it. But I can. I'm a gosh dang American. You already know. You already know. It was no car accident. It was no paparazzi. I swear to God, bro. That's like one of the conspiracies I do believe. And low-key... Dude, I guess I should not do this on camera. I'm just saying, okay, hold on. On 9/11, the Pentagon building had 96 cameras on the right side wall where the plane crashed, or whatever side wall it was. But we only get one 6-frame-a-second camera from a door on the side? Kind of a little sus, if you ask me, but... just kind of a little bit sus on 9/11, you know? Just a little bit sus. I mean, how do you have all those cameras on the side of the Pentagon, but we only get one? Just a little bit sus. It's got a little bit sus. The guy, what's it called? Took out a thing. Now, I did look into the 9/11 thing a little bit more, and the World Trade Center, World Trade Center 7 fell. They were saying blocks away, right? They were saying blocks away. World Trade Center 7 was actually next to the World Trade Centers. I never realized that until a couple years ago, but I never commented on that, like, as a thing. But it is a little bit sus how 3 buildings fell in New York City on 9/11, right? One got hit in Washington, D.C., and then one crashed in a playing field. Now, I don't know. I'm not saying that people died. That is true. That is a fact. People did die. A lot of good people died for no reason at all. But what was the reason for it? The war on terror? To start that up? Start that in the Middle East? Was it legitly terrorists? I don't know. I just feel like I'm not super conspiracy theorist, but it is just a little bit sus that 3 buildings fall regardless, all perfectly like straight down. That's the only thing that I'm questioning. Okay, it could have been done by Al Qaeda's people. That could have been done that way, right? Not saying that but it's just very sus that, I mean, the planes did crash into the building. That's a fact. I'm not denying that the planes didn't crash into the building, okay? It's just weird how they fell. That's what I'm confused about. I guess I need more facts. But there is no more facts that are going to come out. It's kind of already out. So, I don't know. It's just sus. It's sus. I do believe that. God, the only thing that sucks is I would love to say I wouldn't believe that our government would do that. But the issue is when John F. Kennedy was president, they decided to, in one of the unclassified documents, to shoot missiles in Florida from the United States government to spawn a war to fight Cuba. That's the only reason why because that shit was true. John F. Kennedy said no. But it's a little sus. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, stop talking before I get my ass fucking whacked. You'll never see me on stream ever again. Claude dies. Claude is in a car accident. Claude's in this. Claude's that. Claude can never talk again. We're doing this live on stream on the day. I'm not blaming it on anybody, by the way, for the record. It reminds me of the tree at Disney. Who do you think? She got a 96 cannon fire salute the other day. Wow. I actually do want to look that up. That's actually pretty cool. I actually really enjoy the 21 gun salutes for a lot of things. I actually enjoy when I see military services do their... Well, usually it's for a soldier. I haven't actually seen it for... any other foreign officials, for soldiers usually. I've seen it for a lot of U.S. presidents. And I've actually seen 21 salutes in real life for other U.S. Soldiers. But I haven't seen, I haven't seen one for, obviously the Queen just died in the last one, for at least my knowledge. Okay, I want this... Okay, see, this looks nice. This is kind of how I want this to go. I just am struggling right now with finding some, nice trees I can put in the middle. Now, I kind of like these. I like how colorful they are. I just don't want it to be too much, How do CCTV cameras mysteriously go down? Meep, we're trying to survive a little longer, okay? I know I was talking earlier, but I was... we're trying to survive a little bit longer. We're trying to survive to 50 years, right? Is that what we said earlier? We're trying to survive at least 50 more years. If we start talking like that, it's gonna be just gonna be a thought. Okay. God, I wish AJ would come back out to the streams. AJ was a really big conspiracy theorist. Some of the shit I believed from him, though. It's not all of it, but some of it. Remember when he said... No, I didn't really believe this, but it was very interesting, though. I don't know if you were here, Meep, when AJ was around. But if you weren't, it was just a lifelong... it was just an experience in itself. Plate! Also, let's set the focal point here. This should start getting people down. We'll click on this tree. That's fine. But what I want to do is I actually want, when you said plate here, I actually want to delete this. And you know how most of these things have a commemorative... you don't look up at a sign. They look down at something like this. One of these things. People look down at a remembrance plate. I just really need a small TV. Now I'm using TVs because TVs look better. You can use the sign too. Screens. That is a huge screen. Gosh. They kind of look like this. Queen, where is the beautiful queen? Oh, that looks beautiful, Mape. That actually looks really beautiful down here. Let's get a thumbnail real quick. Because this will be the updated thumbnail. You know how I kind of do this in Planet Coaster After the Fact. So, it will say Queen here. This is down here. We got to stretch it out a little bit because that's just how I have to put it in. So, that'll be the thumbnail right after this. Stream's over. So, technically, we're done with the stream. Bye. Okay, no. I want to do some more details. I kind of want to finish this area off. Now, this area, even though we are on an island, people shouldn't fall off or anything. We do need to have this legally gridded off so there's fences. Now, I was doing custom fences, as you clearly seen. But we're done with the custom fences because Claude just doesn't have the time to do that anymore. But, I mean, they do look nice. It really does look 10 times better. I don't know, it just feels very cheap. Now here, I actually don't know if I need fences here. I do have stuff. Maybe not. I feel like there still would need to be something, though, because what happens if you were, like, okay, we're at a wedding, we're having a good time, there's a fence here that stops people from going off, there's rocks here that is a natural barrier. There's flowers over here that's a natural barrier. Because we don't want anybody drowning. This is the biggest... That's the thing that I'm worried about, is I don't want people, like, walking off and drowning. Because if they drown, they'll sue the park and we'll just go bankrupt. We're already a budget theme park. We don't got money for lawsuits. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. Isn't that the crazy thing? Claude's worried about lawsuits? Okay. Also here, I really don't know how I'm going to do anything nicer on this side. I really don't. I mean, it's supposed to look like an island. Or I mean, a lighthouse. It's supposed to be. But I want... Like, maybe we should put some bushes over here or something? Or just leave it all rocky. Maybe we can leave it, like, rocky on this side. So paint and rocks. There's something messed up here, so we'll fix it up in a second. Let's go to our pathways and let's adjust that there. Perfect. Moved Mender, thank you so much for coming out to the live stream. What game is this? This is Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster is a theme park building game. And this is our park, Lucky Lakes Park. We are going through the century. It's a budget British theme park. So we have the entire playlist linked down below if you want to check it out. But what do we have? We have, we have water rides that drop down. We have a pier. We have some wooden coasters, old-fashioned wooden coasters, go-karts, flat rides. We have shut-down rides. We made this one actually on the last live stream. We got ourselves fancy rich rides. We have movie rides. We're back behind the scenes ride. We have more coasters and little kids rides. We got all that. And now we're working on our little island over here. And you can get all the way down into the details. So this is our huge park. You see how it's developed. This was 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s area. Then this was 60s, 70s, 80s area. This is 90s area. And then this is going to be 2000s, 2010. And then that's going to be it for the budget British theme park. So we're going to be looking at that. Meeps SLCs soon enough. We'll look at them on stream once we get a little bit farther. But we're going to try to develop this island here. For the Queen, because we need this to go. Also, my fan's not on. We're going to turn my fan on. Let's see if the internet shuts off. I don't think the internet shut off. That's the first. Meep says, I was here when AJ was here. He used to just conspire. conspire against everyone. If they drown, oh, I've got the lawyers. Okay, thank God. Moshe's on the side for this park, at least. That makes sense. This is budget British theme park. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. One of my favorite theories, conspiracy theories by AJ, which was the flat earth theory. The flat earth theory worked like this. So, why do you think everyone that goes to the North or the South Pole never comes back? It's because the people, the governments, want to... They have to get past the walls, and they can't get past the walls, right? Or something like that. And then the people... They can't get past the walls. And then the people get stopped by the government and kidnapped? Something like that? I can't really remember the whole thing. That was interesting. I remember that, and then he had some other ones too, but I just don't really remember off the top of my head. Okay, let's continue adding some cool little rock designs on the side of our park. I feel like this is a very good idea. It's like a kind of a natural break for the water as well. So we kind of just take a couple of these designs for people that are curious, but duplicate them. Do a little bit of rotating just to make it look a little bit different. Delete a couple of rocks, and boom, now we have a little bit of rock there. It breaks up this very perfect sort of curve. Then we'll grab some of these because these rocks are a little bit different in color. And we'll rotate these around over here, and we'll push this into the ground. And then we'll duplicate this rock. Or we'll actually take this rock, rotate this around, duplicate this, rotate this around, push this back, raise this up a little bit, and voila, we'll take one of these. Take this, spin this around, go up, go back, and done. So now we have a little bit of a sort of something else there. I'm going to make one more here. Now, this area and the sides, I kind of want to be just filled up with greenery and some sort of light trees. Because this is actually pretty done. Now, we could have added a ride here, but this is supposed to be an area where it's supposed to be sort of calm. Nothing too crazy going on. Also, we need to put some rock paint on the ground because that looks absolutely horrendous. My eye is, by the way, the cat behind me. Toast Tiger. That cat has the finest hair of all time. And she literally, if I pet her, I don't cry instantly. But my eyes start to irritate. And it gets so bad that when I leave, or like 5 or 10 minutes later, it's absolutely horrendous. Like, my eyes start to hurt. And now I haven't pet the cat. I haven't touched the cat for like at least an hour because we streamed an hour. So I haven't touched the cat in like 2 hours. My eyes are I'm dying. Ophelia? I'm going to Google Translate this. Thank you so much for coming out to the live stream. How are you doing today?
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Thank you so much for coming out to the live stream. I love your building style. Thank you so much. This is our budget British theme park. So if you want to see the entire series, you can see it. Some of them have some short recap videos that are like 10 minutes long. The rest are kind of live streams. But it's a budget British theme park that's been here for 101 years. So you can see all these little details. And we made a remembrance for the Queen of England because it is a budget British theme park. So we made a little garden here. This garden would have been built before she passed. Now it's commemorative to her. So we have just a little garden area where people can kind of relax, get some zen back or whatever you want to call it, some relaxation. There's a commemorative plaque that we made for this. If you would like to stop and read, you can, or it's in our Discord. But I'll let you guys read this if you would like. Well, I'll read it. This monument was erected on Sunday, the 11th September, in remembrance for Queen Elizabeth II, a woman that worked for the interest of the common people until the very day she dies. May she now find peace. So that's what it says on this sign. So it's just a very beautiful little garden, and this is supposed to look like a castle or a crown. We let the Disney bloggers and vloggers choose which one it is. We won't make a public statement until 50 years after. It's just supposed to be a castle. Hello, guys. Welcome to... This is how it goes. This is my camera. Hello. Welcome to the vlog. Here at Lucky Lakes Park, did you know that this is supposed to be a castle for Queen Elizabeth? Did you know this is supposed to be a crown for Queen Elizabeth? And by the way, this is a wedding pavilion over here too. So if this was a wedding, I explained this a bunch of times, but I'm just going to always say it because I love it. The circle tables are only there because obviously in this game we can't have it 2 times a day, but there would be chairs all the way in the back, and then there would be a 2-hour break once the wedding's over, and they would put out circle tables all the way through here so that you can get married and have a party outside. But this is sort of like a private island with a restaurant here. Now, just because you have a wedding, there probably be... Maybe we should make some guy count tickets here or something. You know what would be cool, Meep and Liam? Thank you so much, Liam, for coming out to the stream. You know what would be cool is if we had a thing in the game where during the daytime it looked like this, and at nighttime it looked like that. Like, I would love it. So, like, you turn at the nighttime, all the tables would be out, and during the day, all the tables would be there, or chairs would be there. I love your building style. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Ha, I'm beating Claude. Wow, I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, Claude and everyone. How are you doing, Liam? The queen is dead. Yeah, we made a little commemorative thing for her. So right now we're kind of filling out the final details here, and we have to edit a Patreon video later tonight. But we are going a little bit farther into the park, so once this is done, we have some little details to fill out over here, but the next part is, so we're going to be going to the 90s, 2000s, and 2010s areas for our park for the next couple of live streams, and we're going to kind of be building, what's it called? We're going to be kind of building everything, really. We're going to be building those big SLC coasters. We're going to be building, SLC coasters. We're going to be building launch coasters for Meep. We have to build one launch coaster for Meep because Meep loves launch coasters so much. Definitely not being sarcastic right now. More modern rides, and then that'll be sort of it. We're not going completely round. It probably will be... The coasters are probably going to end, like, right about here, and then over here we might just build a little forest or kind of leave it blank. I don't know. Or maybe we'll come back to it later, but I think that'd probably be a good place to end it. So we still probably got ourselves about 10 to 20 odd streams left of this park. Then we have Planet Zoo, which we have to do as well. And Planet Coast, or then we have Minecraft. We have a lot of Minecraft. Minecraft's not going anywheres. Get some nice, beautiful, big trees in this bad boy. All hail the mighty King Charles III. I cannot remember the last time my park also nighttime saw my park. The Wilderness Lodge and the RV park. No launch coasters, although I have a good idea for the big investment ride. Meep, you choose the big investment ride. Meep kind of gets a choice of picking these big things. This is Meep's favorite series. Now I'm just going to say that off the top of my head. Meep has been here for a very long time. Obviously, quite a couple years. So he can choose that. I mean, everyone can choose what's going on. I mean, just because you just showed up today, you've been here for 2 weeks, 6 years. But Meep has been very dedicated in helping this park with all the details, with custom signs and this and that. So we'll let him have like a couple extra choices on it. But this is still everyone's park, even if you just showed up today or whatnot. Overall, everyone gets some sort of choice. But he has been very, very helpful on picking out. They're making not only the signs, but making all these other little details as well. So I'm really appreciative of that, Meep. I always am. We're going to add some of these kind of nicer palm trees here as well. These jelly palms. I want to give it a little bit of a tropical vibe because this is kind of like a wedding sort of area, right? So I kind of want to like have, you know, people, it's kind of like, yeah, we're chilling, we're vibing. So I kind of want to have some of that laid out. Now, I don't know how realistic this would be for the United Kingdom. And it'd say, Claude, you know, palm trees don't grow in England. They don't grow in Wales. They don't grow in Scotland. Okay, just say they're plastic then. Okay, just call them plastic. They're just plastic trees then. Whatever floats your boat, whatever works. Alex Bams! Hello, it's been a while. It has been. Thank you so much for coming back out to the stream. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Now that there's a little bit more people here, I'll go over what's been going on. I had a big job interview, not this Friday, but last Friday. Should be getting some word back soon enough. Now, if I get this job interview, and I did get the job interview. If I pass the job interview, like, if they choose me to be this employee, I really hope they do. I feel like I did a really good job. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But if I get this job, weekend streams are going to probably be never happening ever again. Now, that's not beef because it's a sports gig. So you guys clearly know that's sports, for at least American sports, all pretty much happen on the weekends. But it's going to be a big thing, and with that being said, there's going to be a lot more, even though it's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to be fun, it's going to be a next progression level for myself. It'd be like the first full-time job I've ever had. So we'll see what happens. I'm very excited, very looking forward to it. If not, currently I'm working at the one job that's also doing sports is on the weekend. That's why I'm kind of also busy in the weekend. But Liam, I appreciate you being a dad and complaining about the money with me and that thing. I've learned from a lot of people very recently that that's a common thing that they do for the entirety of the company. The guy's trying to take advantage of people. So I don't know how long I'll be at that place for. But for right now, it's okay. I am getting paid, by the way. But you know what happens if I slips up one time and forgets to turn to my thing? They would not come back and be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? All right, this actually looks pretty beautiful. Also, I'm working an internship as well. It's a video editing internship. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for not really any pay at all. I'll be able to share some of those videos with you guys, so if you guys ever want to watch them and see what my editing style is. When we get there. I have some big corrections I have to do. He's supposed to be sending me an email sometime today to make those corrections. I'm not too upset because some of my friends ask me, are you upset that they say you need to do changes and stuff? Video editing job is most of the time consists of, no matter how good you think your edit is, it's not going to be up to the producer's standpoints. So you're always going to have to go back and do readjustments. Now, especially if they're paying a lot of money for an edit, yeah, you most definitely are going to be going back to make adjustments. Now, for this one, this guy isn't paying a lot of money, but he wants a lot of adjustments. But it's an internship. It's not supposed to be for a lot of money, and it's also supposed to improve my experience, because a lot of people, if you don't know, a lot of my style of work, I mean, I haven't said it, I mean, if you're new, you don't know. I do television media stuff. A lot of my resume is very high in sports, and my resume is very high on news. I have no vlog stuff. I have no drone stuff. I have no any of that stuff in my portfolio. So this is really a next level up. So even if the internship is trash, which it's not trash. The guy is very helpful, very detailed, very specific. I like that. I respect that about him. Even though it doesn't pay a lot, this is actually a good time to start getting my portfolio built up for vlog and that sort of style of stuff. And I know he has very high standards, very high respect. I don't know what his background is because he did get his degree, but I believe it has to be in media because he actually has some very good notes. I actually really respect him on his notes capability and exactly what he wants. So I know I have a lot of changes to make on this next video that has to come out for him. But when I can officially release, when the video gets officially released, I will let everyone know, you know, where it is to watch. It's actually, his channel is very entertaining. I actually quite enjoy his videos. And the video editor before me did a phenomenal job. So it's kind of hard to get up to his standard. But we'll be able to. Alright, this actually, I mean, I'm just trying to fill out this area, and this actually looks pretty decent. I think I just need to add a couple more bushes, really, to kind of tie this area together. I don't want to overdo it, but I think that looks pretty decent. What we need to do now is kind of go through here with our terrain and rock tool to paint this out. Because it just looks so weird from our angle. Now, you wouldn't be able to see this in real life, and why we're using dirty waters, because we can, so you can't see the bottom of this. Now, with Planet Coaster, it's very annoying. If you accidentally delete your water, by the way, you're not going to get this look back. So, what I always tell people is if you're building a park or something in Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo, make sure your water is exactly where you want it for the rest of your series. And never delete the water. The first thing you should do in any of your parks, if you're playing Planet Coaster or Planet Zoo, is figure out where you want the water level. Make sure you want all your lakes and ponds pre-designed. Because once you put it in, there's no way to undo it. Because, for example, I will save just to show you what's going on. This is more of like a PSA. So we'll save, right? Let's say we're playing Planet Coaster, right? We're just chilling here, right, guys? We're saving, by the way. Oh, you know what? I kind of wish I could change the water level. You know, let's put in calm. Let's put in rough water, all right? Boom. We'll delete this. Wait, why can't I put my water level here anymore? Why can't I put my water level? I can put my water level here? Look at this. What the hell happened? It looks like there's a drought. How do I undo? Oh my god. Why can't I? Let me fix this. I can't put the water level to where... So what I recommend doing is you press Control Z until you get your original water back, and never do that ever again. Save your park. Save your park. Save your park. Save your park. There's never... You can't undo that. Look at how much this water is connected. All this water is connected to here. If it's gone, it's fucked. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I mean, I would love to say it in a more... Claude, there's children that watch your stream. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that. This is for teenagers and young adults. That doesn't mean that old or older adults or elderly can't watch streams, okay? But it's designed for that. And I apologize for everyone for swearing so much sometimes. I'm trying to get better. Also, I have one more job opportunity. I can't say it yet. I have to do some more work this week. But I have another job opportunity for somebody that we kind of know. We'll see how that one goes through or not. This island looks absolutely beautiful. What do you guys think? This island looked very... I mean, if you look at the thumbnail, it would look very base. Looked very base. Where's my music, by the way? Like, what's going on, y'all? Looked very basic, and now it actually looks like a nice, solid park. So, like, when you get here, the only ways to get here is from this boat. So let's pause and let's get on this boat, this ferry, this boat ride. Is it this one? No, it's this one. So you get on this boat ride, and then you get over here. Hopefully somebody gets off. Look, you can look at his badonkadonk here. Just imagine. You know how terrible this would be? I'm just going to tell you all the truth. How do you get off this boat? You just teleport off. Just imagine this, Liam and Alex and Moshe. You have yourself a wedding, right? You have a wedding. Everyone's dressed up in nice suits and the gowns and all of this. You have to get onto the boat over here. This is the closest way. You get on this boat. You go around. You got to stay on the boat. Get off of this here. Then you have to walk all the way over here during the sun, rain, shine, whatever. And then, whoa, where are you going? Is he going to the bar? I don't know where this guy is going. Then you have to go outside and you're sitting outside all day. That would be terrible. Beautiful spot to get married, but bad. So I would say, like I was suggesting, this island would be private the day of a wedding, or just allow the wedding people to, I mean, I was going to have rides and stuff, but obviously it would be private from here out. But, you know, the restaurant would still need to be open because it's a big money thing, and the queen thing would have to be open. So that's how I would envision it. This is just a part for the wedding. So you... What are you doing? What was he doing? That was kind of sus. Oh, I think he's looking at the Vista Point. Admiring Vista Point. Oh, he's not walking all the way forward. He's just walking to there. Okay, that's cute. That's weird. Not cute. But that's how this would be. Now he's going to the bar. Not the bathroom. He's going to the bar. Yeah. Why, Claude? Why, LOL? I'm a young teen. That's good. Sus! Very sus. Okay, perfect. So this island's done. I would say this island is finally complete. Now, there is one more thing. Meep's going to yell at me. I guess it's not complete yet. We have been very good on doing this. Very, very good on doing this. A little bit of messed up here and a little bit of messed up over here. But lighting pass. Lighting pass. Lighting pass. How am I doing am I doing lights on both sides over here? I was doing lighting on both sides. This side I've only been doing at one. I've been doing it on both sides, both sides, both sides, both sides, both sides, both sides, both sides. Okay, so we've been doing it on both sides. Except for here, I haven't been. So I guess we're just going to have to figure this out. Do we go 3? Have a 3 gap? I wish I wasn't good at... You know, I was going to say I wish I wasn't good at doing the lighting. If I wasn't good at doing the lighting, I would freaking die. Honestly. I just hate how these have to go sideways like that. Ugh, that's so annoying. It's a little bit sus that Claude knows the background music. Claude has only spent 5 gajillion hours on this goddamn game. By the way, I've been a little bit upset at myself. My statistics have been absolutely wrecked on Steam because I actually finally AFK'd on a game, Venture Capitalist and Cookie Clicker. I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I kind of feel like William, where he was AFKing on Planet Coaster. There's no way to undo that record, by the way. It's a little bit annoying. I wish you could reset your stats, because I would definitely reset my stats on those games. Because they're AFK games. American Capitalist or Venture Capitalist runs in the background even when the game's off. Cookie Clicker's supposed to do that, but it doesn't. At least on Steam. So it just sucks, but I'm not gonna go any farther by AFK. I'm just gonna play when I have time to. I did forget the list. Okay, the cat wants to leave the room. Let me throw it on the intermission. I'll be right back. We'll let the cat out of the room. The cat's not trying to leave. Get. Sorry, kitty. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. The kitty would not leave. Also, before we go any farther, let's update our Patreon page. I want to thank a massive shout out to our new Patreons. Where is my Patreon? My names here. Where are my Patreon names? Here we go. Properties. So we have tier 2 is Cripsa 200, and then we have tier 1 Janko. So I want to give a massive shout out to y'all for becoming Patreons. There will be a Patreon video if I can get enough time after today's stream to edit. There should be a Patreon video coming out tomorrow. Another food review. It's a Wendy's food review for Liam. There is a Wendy's food review coming out for Liam. It was supposed to be a English one, or British one, really. I couldn't find any fast food restaurants nearby me to go to. And then Liam was the only Patreon at that moment. So then I changed it up for him. Okay, let's save. So Wendy's food review. Hopefully I can have it done. And then I have a hot chocolate review. Now the hot chocolate review one is very short. It's a comparison video. And what I plan on doing is doing multiple hot chocolate ones. Because I only have 2. I plan on doing like 6 or 7 or 8 of them and putting it into one massive video. Or I might release it by itself. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there, right, Liam? Is it called Queen Elizabeth II Island? I'm still working on getting my card working for my Patreon, but the bank is very sus at the moment. Oh, Meep, help, bro. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me, Meep. You don't have to be a Patreon, bro. Those videos come out to the public 1 month after. No worries. No worries. I was just saying, sorry. If that sounded hella guilty, I'm sorry. I did not mean for it to come off that way. Okay, by the way, what the hell is this? This is hella Tilted Towers. Do not worry for not being a Patreon. Bro, I'm just pointing out that The shit is whack, especially with your bank. By the way, bro, speaking of bank issues, I have my I have to go get another debit card for myself because I didn't log in within the first 2 weeks with my bank thing, and now it won't let me use my debit card. I think it was 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks or a month, and I didn't do it in that time. So now the debit card doesn't work, and shit's annoying. I guess I should write that down on my list to do. I have a lot of stuff to do. But we'll figure that out later. By the way, if you're curious on what we're doing, we should do a snack review right now. Should we record a Patreon exclusive video right now? And then trim it out the stream so people don't see it later on in post-production? No, because that shit's cheating. I can't do that while live on stream. I could tell you what my opinions are, but I want to make a legit Patreon exclusive video because that's cheating. Meep says, or Liam says no. Good answer. I was thinking ATM was automatic teller machine and not at the moment. That's what I thought. That's what I thought he was talking about. No. Why is Meep still awake anyways? It's about to be midnight for him, right? It's 11:40. So I guess it's not too late. Wait, he has school to... Wait, hold on. Do you have school tomorrow, Meep? Or is it because everyone's in mourning? Us American don't know. I know we spent so much time doing this custom fence, but I'm going to say goodbye to this custom fence. We're just going to say goodbye. Everyone say bye in fence in chat. Let's grab all these bushes, by the way. Break these from a scene. Click back on this fence. Keep this fence here. Break this from a scene. Bye, fence. Bye, fence. We spent so much time on stream. Bye. It's gone. Please tell me I didn't fuck that up. I can't undo that for some reason as well. Okay, there we go. All right, let's click on this fence, and before we delete it, let's raise this fence to see if anything else in the entire world is connected to this. Because there's been a lot of stuff I've connected, like this fence goes all the way around. Okay, so this one is actually good enough to delete before we go any further, before I keep messing with that. All right, perfect. Now, I need lighting on this side as well. Now, I don't know if I was going with the Asian style lighting. It looks really beautiful coming down this way. How does it look like at nighttime? I mean, to keep the theme. To keep the theme, I should keep it with this, right? I went 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th. Okay, also, do you want to talk about, I did see the Elvis movie, by the way. A couple weeks ago now. The Elvis movie, was really good. I'm a huge fan of Elvis, so maybe my opinion's a little bit biased. But if you have a chance to see it in a movie theater, you can. It's also on demand, too. It's really good. I would recommend, if you have a chance, to go see it in the movie theater, honestly. Because seeing movies in the movie theater, I mean, just as a film person, it's a different experience than seeing it on your phone or on your TV. It is a very long movie, so be prepared to take some bathroom breaks. You're going to definitely need a break. So that's the only perk of staying at home. If you're staying at home, you can leave. You can pause it and just come back. But if you're watching the Elvis movie in real life, because it goes off of his timeline, times that I would recommend going to the bathroom or something is after the If I Can Dream song. And there's going to be a Hollywood sign section. You can go then, too. There's a Hollywood sign section right before the I Can Dream song performance. And then after the performance, there's a Hollywood sign thing. And then if you need to go to the bathroom before that, I would say those would probably be, that's a good halfway point. $5 in a jar for every cuss word, LOL. Is it the same one on HBO? It's the one with Tom Hanks in it. I don't know what the main character's real name, as most people know, even though I'm in the media field, I don't know people by their real names. It's a Tom Hanks guy. That one. How can you take a bathroom break in a movie theater and not miss anything? Well, you're going to miss stuff. You're right. But some of that stuff in there is not... You're not missing anything if you leave during those times. You're not missing the main plot points. Okay. I think this is a pretty good, I think we actually did a pretty decent job on today's stream. Now, I have to go edit a video for the Patreons, and hopefully I can have that out tonight and or tomorrow morning. I know, Liam, you kind of just jumped into the stream. I know you were doing stuff. You probably just got finished with your driving and all that. But I don't know. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing we could do before we end it. I'm sorry. Let's do one more thing. We have not done this. We need to add the flags. We need to add the flags. Where is it at? Where is the UK flag? We need to add, because this is a budget British theme park, we need to add those flags in. And then we'll end it. And, like, I kind of want to add all those people. Flags. Here we go. UK. Is there only one Union Jack? Did we make a custom Jack sign? I feel like we did. Remember we did that for the pulled pork flag? I forgot. No, not the pulled pork flag. I feel like we did get a UK flag at some point, because remember when we did that the history park? Kill Bill Liam's Hotel. Backlot. Simon. Slovakia flag. UK flag. Here we go. And this is an actual flag thing. So it's actually taking our PNG. It is a little bit glitchy, but it actually does. It moves. Instead of this one. This one also moves, but this is more of a pirate kind of thing, this Union Jack. You know what I'm saying? Which we could still add. I mean, I'm not beefing with that. What is this? Oh, yeah. All right, perfect. So this is what I want. So we have a flag there. Right on top of the American thing, right? Because this is American restaurant. So we should probably put the American flag up here, right? This is an Arabi restaurant, so maybe we should put a Palestine flag on here. This is Slovakian restaurant. So we do have the Slovakian flag. We're gonna have to go get a Palestine flag later. Did we start building Slovakia? We did. Slovakia. Oh God, I named them like all Slovakia. Simon, Slovakia flag. Here we go. Perfect. We don't have the pulled pork flag though. This is Janko's. Janko's is also UK, but Janko is kind of cool, so I'll give him the pirate one. I'm on vacation. I'm in Washington State. I'd go to the football game tomorrow. Oh, you know what? Why did I even ask you if you were driving? That's literally what I thought in my brain literally earlier. I promise you. Will I promise you? I promise you that I was thinking about that. But yeah, so you're in Washington. So Seattle plays tomorrow? I thought they were playing today. I watched. Did the Bears win by? Bears. The Packers were being trash. Bears. Here we go. The Bears won. Congratulations, Bears. The Packers are probably losing so bad right now. Packers are losing so bad right now. I could have told you all that. They're going to lose the game. I told my brother and my sister literally before today's stream that the Packers are going to go 8-7 on the year. Right? That's 8 plus 7. 8 plus 8 is 16. So the Packers are going to go 9-8 this year. They're losing today. The Packers are going to be trash for the next 47 years. I can guarantee you that. Claude, kids watch the stream. Palestine. Let's get over here and let's go to images and let's save this here. And let's put this into our stream, or into our Planet Coaster, Arabi. Ice cream. Let's go like this. File, new, save as. Perfect. All right, so we have our ethnic diversity in the park, so we can't get sued. We have America, Palestine, Slovakia, UK. And then we need more UK, because this is a UK park. We gotta remind people. Do I put one like at the top of this? Like, I don't even know if you would put a flag up here. Oops, I put 2 flags. Yeah, would you put a flag that high up? I don't even know. Probably not. Bears 1. 8 and 9. Liam, your guess is as good as mine. I think the Packers are going to go just 500, or they're going to be under 500. I mean, they can't be just 500 anymore. They have to be above or under. They have to be above or under. I forgot that's like that's the new rule. I do like how they added more football games to the year, by the way. And I'm happy that they got rid of one preseason game. I think that was the smartest decision. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere. Got to be burned, flying higher on the sky. Tell me, I know all the flags are not facing the right way. They should all be like facing right one direction. Not the song One Direction, or the band One Direction. They should all be going like the same way. Is wind. But this is Claude from Chicago, so kind of get what you get. Or would you have the flag on top? Like, I'm so confused though where I place these flags. I don't know, I'm not really a flag placer. But regardless, it's starting to look a little bit more British. That's all that matters. Yes, it is only Monday night's game Seattle that has this year. Then we have Thursday night, and then it's all the national TV games for Seattle. That's what they think of our team. Usually you get 4 to 5 games are nationally TV games. Stop! God damn it. Have fun with not Russell Wilson. Goodness me. That's the only comeback that I have. Living in Chicago, the worst thing is when Green Bay and the Bears are playing at the same time. Because you get none. The Bears are always a priority. Obviously. The issue is with me, ever since being a part of the media field and stuff like that, it literally becomes like this, Liam. All of last year and the year before that, the first year I did sports for my university. Honestly, no. Ever since I've started doing it even at college level, ever since I started following our university and college sports, even though our teams are pretty trash except for a couple of our schools, because one of them won the national championship this year that I got to cover. They, what would I say? The school, how would I say it? I've only followed that league. Like, I only followed that league. For example, the Big Ten. For example, if my university was in the Big Ten, which they were not in the Big Ten, but say they were in the Big Ten, I would only follow those guys. I don't care what the hell is going on. Follow only those sports. Whatever I was covering. For example, if I was covering football, I would only watch the football games. If I covered football and basketball, I would watch both of those. I did not care about volleyball. I did not care about nothing else. Unless I was doing something super crazy, then I would write down the logs of teams of how we won. For example, you know, at a basketball game, we say the volleyball team won this game. Then I would bring it up. Now we have the Queen's Guards here. So we're just going to have them kind of like hanging out. Now, these are actually animatronics, but realistically, I would like these to be real people. Just like real life. Now, this is as close as we can get to the real sort of King's Guards. But it's just a little area. Would you even need 4 people here? You probably only need 1, honestly. Maybe 2. Maybe none. I mean, this is a commemorative spot, but maybe these are actually Queen's Guard. Maybe the Queen bought this land, we can say. The Queen bought this land for... just because she loves roller coasters. I don't know. But where are these guys going? I'm kind of curious to see if anybody will come down here. And go into the place. No. They're going to go over here to use the bathroom. There is a vista point in there, though. Okay, so we've been streaming for 2 hours. Let's just see where these people go, and then I think that's probably where I will have to end the stream. I got some other stuff to do. All right. Yeah, they're not going to the thing. But this is the Queen's Pavilion. Before y'all leave, hold on. I need to actually get in first-person mode. Queen's Island. That's actually not a bad idea. Queen's Island. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this at nighttime. We usually never get a good nighttime look. I think I've said that every stream, and I think everything has been at night. This is the Queen's Island, as Liam suggests. It's actually a pretty good idea. But when you get off on this island, we're finally officially done. You get off, and you see the beautiful lighthouse. There's the Union Jack up there officially now. We have a couple of those. We have 3 or 4 Union Jacks at the park. We get off the ride. And we can see there is the lighthouse. Inside the lighthouse, there is a bathroom, a restaurant, so anybody can use that in the public. I actually do like how you can see the king over here on top of that, and that's not exactly what I wanted to do. But we can take a look inside here. It's not detailed for anybody that's curious. There's an ATM too, a bathroom, a staff room, and a restaurant. But that's in there for people to use. A couple of streams ago, we made this beautiful... wedding pavilion, so we can get ready to start doing some weddings. It actually looks really nice. I actually really like how our details and OCD and all that stuff comes in the check. But today, for the Queen dying last Thursday, we have made a honorary memorial for her. Now, the storyline says this has been built here for a long time. Maybe she owns the land. Maybe this is something the park just wanted to do to commemorate the royals, sort of like other places do. Remember how we have in the movie park, we had that there's statues area for the famous directors, but this would have been built. This area would have been built before the Queen died, and it would have also got her father in here as well, because this park's been here since 1921. But you have we have 4 guards here. There's a little plaque that Meep has made. I will read this to you guys again. This monument was erected on Sunday, September 11th, in remembrance for the Queen Elizabeth II, a woman who worked for the interests of the common people until the very day she died. May she now find peace. It's not exactly what he typed up, but that's how I read it. And then inside here, it's a very nice Zen area to kind of relax. And I believe what we should do is, before I get a little bit too far, is add in some benches. Now, we can add in, like, I think there is actually fantasy benches, but I think the Western cowboy benches are actually the nicest ones. So we'll add in a few of these benches. And it also is supposed to resemble a crown or a castle wall for these things here. So that is completely your choice on what you believe it is. But you can always trust the Disney vloggers and bloggers on what you believe it is yourself. So I think that is it. I hopefully those benches are not too much here. Do we have any bins down as well? We actually have no bins in this area. We're gonna need to add some bins. I can't believe I don't have any bins. I think I have a janitor dude, but I have like no bins. Okay, so we'll add a bin there. We'll add a bin on the outside of this area. We'll add a bin over here by the wedding pavilion. This is the wedding pavilion. We'll add a bin here. It's not like that many people come over here to make garbage. And I wouldn't like to put some inside of this place, honestly, because I think that would be a little disrespectful. But maybe we should have like 1 or 2. I mean, there's not really any room. No one comes over here anyways. But that is it. King George the Sixth. Liam was coming in very clutch with his history facts. Well, thank you so much, Liam and Meep, for coming out to the stream, as well as everyone else. I want to give a massive shout out to our Patreons for making these streams possible. Even though we cannot stream as much as we would like, we still try to stream at least once a week. I know they're kind of random. Hopefully we can get some more in and still do the Patreon videos. Regardless, if you contribute as a Patreon or donate, you're going to get access, or at least the Patreons get access to the videos early, and then they come out to the public later on. But yes, Patreon videos will not stop. I will guarantee they will be at least 2 or 1 a month in there. I've obviously been doing 1 a month recently. Well, thank you so much, Liam, for coming out and sticking to the end of the stream, as well as a Meep. I hope you guys enjoyed. God bless the Queen. I don't know why I stuttered on that. Even if you liked her, if you didn't, she was still a person regardless at the end of the day. So hopefully she is in a better place now. This would probably be on some like body language thing because my eyes are all over the place. I'm just not comfortable in front of the camera. I mean, I talk in front of the camera, but it's hard for me to look at this camera like that. Well, thank you so much for watching today, Liam and me. God bless the Queen. We will see you guys next time on another live stream or video. I don't know when that will be. But there will hopefully be a Patreon video coming out tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to sit down and edit this real quick. Good luck to the Seahawks, and Liam, have a fun time tomorrow at tomorrow's game. I am Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real Friendling makes their own luck. Bye!